Hello all together. I'm gonna show you in this small 10 minutes presentation how I create a game with a video on YouTube. Enjoy this. I will actually start this with the basic. I start the program I'm using the RPG Maker 2003 mainly. Well, I just think it's user friendly. And now as you see there, I create the world map. That's the first thing I do. I want to see my world. That's how I work. That's how that's how it works best for me. I don't think big about the story. I just start creating, and afterwards maybe I've got an idea what I want to do with this stuff, or else just something will happen. So I create my map. I do the really block stuff, the big shapes, and afterwards the details pop in, like a water bridge there, and what do I know, grass, and this whole thing, bringing the world alive, making it a bit different, so the eye isn't bored at the whole plains of just grass. You put in forests, buildings, towers, mountains, what do I know. So what I actually do is bring your idea alive. Then I start to tell a story. I think about the story, what would a hero do. So I create another map. The map where actually everything starts on. It's the map that actually opens right after the title screen. As you're gonna see in the playthrough, I'm gonna show you to at the end of the how to create. The creation itself is actually a redundant step. It always repeats itself. It's always the same, but what you actually do with it is something totally different. If you do a good job or a bad one, it really matters. And creating a game, even such a simple one that only takes 3 minutes, is going to take at least an hour. So for this thing, I speed it up for the time. The speed, I needed about 2 hours to create and finish it. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of time, but the time really passes when you do such things. And it's a good thing to help your creativity. It influences. And you can use influences from other stuff too. Like in this game, as you see, first I used standard RTP. That's the set where the whole buildings and characters, special effects, and everything is in. I popped in a character at random, and I thought already, yeah, he'll be the owner of that place. My hero will start there, and now what reason does he have to make a little side quest? The reason is simple. Character slept there, has no money, has to pay him back, or else he won't be able to continue beyond the forest you saw I created a little while ago. So I let him first walk, try to get out of the place, and the innkeeper stops him, just saying, "You didn't pay, I want my money. If you don't pay, I won't leave you go." So with the interior created and a small story started, I created the outside, because when you go outside of a building, you have something to see. You don't just step into the world. It would be unsatisfactory, as I want to say it. So you create another map. This time it's a town map with some houses I made too, and afterwards a small forest surrounding it, giving it more the feeling of being in the woods rather than in a big city, and that is rather a town, a small one, than a big monopolized kingdom. Still, cities are important. In cities you can buy new items, you can sell your stuff, you can rest, restore your health, and enjoy the scenery, find new side quests that give you more experience, letting your characters evolve. And for the time being, I think I'll just let you quickly watch how I created this one map. I skipped the part with the trees because it's always the same pattern. No big deal about this. It's really difficult. I'm creating a game. As you see, it needs a story, short one, as I told already. It needs a build up. It needs a hero and its nemesis, who the hero will fight against. In this case, his nemesis is the shortage of his money. So I created another town where he'll go to find the quest, and there's a shepherd who lost a sheep. The sheep is found in a place near him, and yes, it's sort of that's it. You go find the sheep, he'll give you money, game's over. What I display just right there is the database I work with. In there I can create items, monsters, fights, and lots kind of stuff. I can make a test fight. I can make animations, new effects, poison and sword, spear, this kind of stuff. Attributes, backgrounds, the whole system actually, the setup, the language, everything is actually controlled from there. Tile sets, that's the backgrounds, everything, and now we start with the whole thing.